Today on Inside Drag Racing, traction is great in Reynolds as the NMRA Mustangs take to the quarter mile. We'll also bring you highlights of a wild and woody kind from the NMCA in the historic Beech Bend Raceway, but look out, it's on the edge. IDR coming up next.
Welcome, everybody, to another edition of Inside Drag Racing, this time coming to you from a beautiful little quarter-mile drag strip known as Silver Dollar Raceway in the little town of Reynolds, Georgia, owned by Ed Swearinger, who campaigned a variety of Silver Dollar race cars for which this racetrack is named. And this is the second event of the 2007 NMRA Ford Drag Racing Tour, the 7th annual NMRA Bassani Exhaust Ford Nationals. Now, what do you get when you take an already hard-hooking quarter-mile drag strip and include overcast skies and cooler than normal temperatures? You get a completely rewritten record book. From the Diablo Sport Pro 5.0 division all the way down to K&N Filters factory stock, we have seen unbelievable elapsed times and speeds in virtually every category, and it doesn't seem to be slowing down any as eliminations progress. As a matter of fact, in the Diablo Sport Pro 5.0 division, we've already seen world champion Mike Hoff in his 814 cubic inch Mustang run 6.56 and 6.58 seconds so far in eliminations. And in the final round, he'll be taking on Tony Bischoff with his 5-event winning nitrous-injected Mercury Cougar. Now, arguably the most competitive division in all of NMRA drag racing in 2007 is the Edelbrock Hot Streak category, a naturally aspirated class that is basically a pro stock division for stock chassis Ford Mustangs. And Charlie Booz and the Booz Brothers Ford Mustang has been the absolute dominating force in this category for several seasons now. But for the second event of 2007, Booz is out in the first round. Watch the replay of this launch where Charlie Booz, which what is most likely the hardest launching car in the category to begin with, actually draws daylight under the rear tires in a surprise first round loss to Bob Hanlon's 8.89 second run. Now, Hanlon went on to the second round of competition against Virginian Dave Murray. Watch in the far lane as Murray heads for the moon on this launch, as the Hot Streak cars, like I said, were using the starting line traction here unbelievably well. But as always, the real battle is coming in the MSD Super Street Outlaw division, where Sam Vincent's nitrous-injected small block Ford Mustang uncorked a 7.46 second qualifying run that was a new national record, and he didn't stop there. As a matter of fact, watch this second round solo run from Vincent's small block, where he is obviously completely out of the groove and driving his full head off and still runs in the 740s. In the opening round, Manny Buginga, the past MSD Super Street Outlaw World Champ, ran 7:49. And in the second round, a battle of the Titans pitted Buginga's Turbo Mustang against reigning NMRA World Champ John Urist Pro-Charged Mustang. Although both drivers ran 7.52 seconds, it was a 0.07 of a second red light by Urist that ended his day. And another one of the MSD Super Street Outlaw killers, Don Burton's Maryland-based nitrous-injected big block Ford Mustang, has already won the MSD shootout for those cars at this event, and he is still in eliminations running solid 750s. So that battle is going to be just as tough. But that's not all the drag racing you're going to see on IDR today.
It is a beautiful day for drag racing in the Bluegrass State. Beech Bend Raceway in Bowling Green, Kentucky plays host to the 6th annual NOS NMCA Hot Rod Muscle Car Nationals. Hi everybody, I'm Doc Riley, and welcome to stop number 2 on the Edelbrock Drag Racing Series. Well, just like in stop number 1, Vinny Badano has been the key subject in the BMF Racing Headers Pro Street, the number 1 qualifier again this week. In another class, Billy Glidden makes his return, but he's not at the top of the charts. We'll bring you all of the coverage here in the next half hour. This has been a tough weekend for all drag racers. Friday it rained, Saturday it rained, but today on Sunday, the finals, it's absolutely gorgeous. All the round activity coming up in the next 30 minutes right here on Inside Drag Racing. Let's bring you some round action here. As Brett Kepner mentioned, the traction outstanding. Now, you've already seen this one here, but let's run it through its conclusion. Hanlon gets off the line with an 0.58. David Murray out of Reynoldsburg, Ohio, an 0.26. He's got the reaction time advantage there, but Hanlon will pick up the win, an 8.86 at 151.53 miles per hour. In MSD Super Street, Manny Buginga in the near lane, far lane, Sam Vincent. Off the line, it's all Buginga. And he's going to take the measure all the way to the top end, a 7.52, 192 mile per hour to take the win. in the MSD Super Street Outlaw. Round 3 continuing here. Mike Trimandilis out of Danbury, Connecticut. He's at the near lane. Far lane is Don Burton out of Aberdeen, Maryland. The reaction time to Burton in 0:52. He'll take the win, a 7:56, 186.51 miles per hour. We'll get back to more track action, but take a look at this. The Laurel Mountain Mustangs best of show. Tony Evans with that nice looking 429 Boss engine right there. Sleek looking ride. Beautiful. Congratulations. Inside Drag Racing is brought to you by Summit Racing Equipment, the World Speed Shop. By ARP, the world leader in racing faster technology. By Duplicolor, the leader in automotive paints, primers, and coatings. Yes, you can with Duplicolor. And by the O'Reilly Auto Parts Masters Auto Expo, July 6th and 7th, Radford, Virginia.